In a world where your data is the new gold, choosing the right smartphone isn't just about speed or cameras, it's about protecting your life. Today, we're diving into the best smartphones for privacy and security in 2025. Devices that guard your data like a digital fortress. Whether you're a privacy enthusiast, a journalist, or just someone who values their personal information, this list is for you. Smash that like button if you care about your security, drop a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more tech-smart choices. All the links to these phones are in the description and pinned comment below. Let's get started. Starting our countdown strong with the Unihertz 8849 Tank 3 Pro, a true beast built for the real world. This rugged monster is IP68/IP69K, certified, drop-resistant, dust-proof, waterproof, basically indestructible. When it comes to security, physical protection matters. A device that can survive the harshest environments also protects against tampering risks most ordinary phones can't even dream of handling. It runs a near-stock version of Android with minimal bloatware, meaning fewer data leaks from pre-installed apps and more control over what you install. Plus, it's perfect for off-grid adventures where traditional smartphones fail. Of course, the trade-offs are clear. It's massive, weighs like a brick, and won't win any speed awards in the Android race. Software updates aren't exactly lightning fast either, but if security for you means hardcore durability and hardware-level resilience, Tank 3 Pro absolutely deserves a spot in your shortlist. Taking the fourth spot is a rugged privacy warrior, the OSCAL Pilot 1. Built tough with IP68, IP69K, and MIL STD810H certifications, it's not just about surviving the elements, it's about securing your data in extreme conditions. Running near-stock Android 14 with docOS 4.0, it offers a clean experience with minimal bloatware, meaning fewer background apps silently tracking you. Biometric security is handled with a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, giving fast and reliable access control. Plus, being a newer device, it supports regular security patches to keep vulnerabilities at bay. Downsides? It lacks a dedicated security chip like you'd find in premium privacy phones, and it's not designed for hardcore encryption freaks. But if you want a rugged, affordable phone with real privacy advantages, the Pilot 1 is a smart choice for those who live outside the ordinary. Grabbing the third spot is the sleek and surprisingly secure Nothing Phone 3 Pro. At first glance, it's a design masterpiece, but dig deeper and you'll find a device seriously committed to privacy. Running a clean, near-stock Android 15 with Nothing OS 3.1, it strips away the usual bloatware, minimizing unnecessary data collection and reducing attack surfaces. Plus, Nothing promises 6 years of security patches, a massive commitment that keeps your system protected long after most phones are abandoned. On the hardware side, the Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 chipset brings secure boot, hardware-based encryption, and trusted execution environments right out of the box. Downsides? It's not a hardened security device. No isolated secure OS or enterprise-grade certifications. But if you want modern style blended with long-term software protection and control over your data, the Nothing Phone 3 Pro is a seriously smart move. Taking the silver medal is a device that's practically synonymous with Android security, the Google Pixel 9 Pro. This isn't just about clean software, it's about hardware-level defense. Powered by the Titan M2 security chip, Pixel 9 Pro encrypts your sensitive data, secures your passwords, and guards against sophisticated attacks at the silicon level. Add to that guaranteed day-one security patches and a minimum of 7 years of updates, keeping vulnerabilities patched faster than any other Android phone on the market. The Pixel also features seamless security features like verified boot, private compute core, and automatic scanning for potential threats without compromising user privacy. Downsides? It's still tied tightly to the Google ecosystem. If you're extremely privacy conscious, that trade-off matters. And finally, taking the #1 spot is a true privacy-first masterpiece, the Punkt MC02. This is not your average smartphone. It's a device designed from the ground up for people who take their digital security seriously. Running a hardened version of Android called AFIOS, it strips away unnecessary data collection and minimizes app permissions at the system level. Punkt MC02 focuses on digital sovereignty, secure communication, local data processing, and a minimal reliance on cloud services. There's no bloatware, no hidden trackers, and no forced ecosystem tie-ins, just pure control over your personal information. Plus, it offers full compatibility with open-source apps and encrypted messaging platforms for next-level privacy. Downsides? It's not a media powerhouse. If you're after gaming or heavy content consumption, look elsewhere. But if privacy, control, and simplicity are your top priorities, the Punkt MC02 stands at the very top in 2025. Choosing a secure smartphone is about more than specs. It's about real protection and control. If you need hardcore physical durability, the Unihertz Tank 3 Pro is built like a fortress. Want clean design with long-term updates? Go for the Nothing Phone 3 Pro. Need the fastest security patches and a hardware security chip? The Google Pixel 9 Pro is unbeatable. And if absolute privacy is your mission, the Punkt MC02 leads the way. Choose wisely. Your digital life depends on it.